So to actually analyze jump lists, there's a number of tools that can do this. Again, jump lists are they're new to Windows and they're also new to the forensics community because the forensics community sort of has to wait for a new operating system to come out and then see what's there. And so jump lists are sort of just starting to take hold within the forensics process of many investigators. And there's already a number of tools that support these, but the one that we're going to use is a tool called Jump Lister. It runs on Windows, it's free to use, and it has a fairly usable graphical interface. And what it can do is take any number of jump list databases and display all their entries as a tree. And what's also nice about it is it can parse that desk list. There's still some tools that can't handle the desk list because it's in an undocumented state, and for a while no one had reverse engineered that format, and so tools weren't supporting it. But if you're going to do investigations going forward, you definitely want to be able to take the destination list into account. So on this slide we have a screenshot of Jump Lister for one particular file, and what we're seeing is the file name and the full path for the file that it's referencing. In this case it's a Helix ISO, which is a bootable live CD for forensics. We also see that the timestamps were there, and some other interesting things in here that we haven't seen before. One, we have the serial number for where it's being stored, and then we also have a MAC time for one of the network adapters on the machine. And this is, I believe, always going to be based on my own testing, this is going to be the MAC time for whatever is considered the first device, because this is actually from my laptop and I never use the Ethernet interface. I always have the wireless on, but this MAC address actually corresponds to the Ethernet interface, and so it's not looking for active interfaces to store the MAC address. It's simply pulling, I guess, whatever is first in its list. But at the same time, this information is also timestamped, and if you have a case, which I've encountered before, where the user says that was never on my machine, or I didn't access that file on my machine, or I was using some other machine to do it, and you can pull this jump list database off and it has a MAC address, and then you can go tie that back to the network card on the machine that the user was doing. That's very strong evidence. Most users are not savvy enough to change the network card out on their machine, and almost no one's going to do that on a laptop. So this is tying evidence very strongly to a specific machine.